When the second hand swept past midnight on New Year's Eve, heralding the first dawn of 2013, the race to London began. What followed was a savage war of attrition fought in 31 countries over 11 months, with only the top 8 players qualifying for the season-ending finale, the Barclays ATP World Tour Finals. The field's wide open for the chasing pack to secure a place at the O2 Arena in London. At number 11 in the Emirates ATP Race to London is Milos Raonic. The Canadian has claimed 2 titles so far this year, in San Jose and Bangkok, both on indoor hard courts. This will be the 22-year-old's first time at the final showdown. In 10th is Jo-Wilfried Tsonga of France. Making a return from injury after a 3-month layoff, made a strong statement to his rivals by finishing runner-up in Metz, his very first tournament back. A 2011 runner-up, Joe is determined to qualify for a 3rd straight year. In 9th place and looking to qualify for the first time since 2007 is Richard Gasquet. The Frenchman's won 3 titles so far this year, with victories in Doha, Montpellier and Moscow. An alternate in 2012, the 27-year-old's desperate to go one better this year. Currently in 8th place, Switzerland's Roger Federer finds himself in unfamiliar territory, having to fight for his ticket to London. He's a 6-time champion, and you can guarantee last year's finalist at the O2 will be single-minded in his pursuit of qualifying for a 12th time. Fellow Swiss Stanislas Wawrinka is enjoying one of his best seasons to date and has a great chance of qualifying. With 1 title so far this year coming in Whereas, he's currently in 7th. This will be the 28-year-old's first appearance at the season-ending finale. The Czech Republic's Thomas Berdych has been Mr. Consistent this year, and as a result is in 6th place in the Emirates ATP Race to London. This will be his 4th straight appearance if he qualifies. The 28-year-old's best result came in 2011 when he reached the semis. In 5th spot is the most recently qualified player, Argentina's Juan Martín del Potro. The 25-year-old's enjoying a stellar 2013, lifting 3 trophies in Rotterdam, Washington and Tokyo, and he was a finalist at the O2 in 2009. In 4th place, Spain's David Ferrer, a runner-up in 2007. David was the 4th player to qualify for the elite 8-man season finale. He's lifted 2 trophies so far this season and will return to the O2 for a 4th straight year. In 3rd spot, Great Britain's Andy Murray, who unfortunately has been forced to withdraw after back surgery, which brings us to the defending champion Novak Djokovic. The Serb competing for a 7th straight year, determined to defend his London crown. In one of the greatest comebacks in sporting history, Spain's Rafael Nadal, following a return from injury, leads the way in the Emirates ATP Race to London. A runner-up in 2010, this is one trophy that's so far eluded the man from Mallorca. So the stage is set for a dramatic finish in the race for London. Added spice as if it was needed, the battle for the ATP World Tour year-end #1 spot between Djokovic and Nadal. And we'll be bringing you all of the twists and turns as this story reaches its dramatic conclusion in November at the O2 Arena in London. Next week on ATP World Tour Uncovered, bring on Basel. We go behind the scenes at Switzerland's leading sporting event. And Vamos Valencia, we have the best of the action from Spain's Cathedral of Tennis. Don't forget to log on to atpworldtour.com for your 24/7 breaking news and talk with us on Facebook and Twitter in English and Spanish. We'll see you next week.